During the Clone Wars, Jedi Master Plo Koon and his Wolfpack, along with Padawan Ahsoka Tano, were dispatched to the Separatist world of Malastare deep in the Outer Rim after hearing reports that the Separatists were attempting to recreate the Zillo beast. When the two Jedi arrived on the planet, they discovered that not only were the rumors true, but that the Separatists were committing disgraceful war crimes against the Wolfpack clone troopers, killing them in horribly inhumane ways. This is part 1 of the Ahsoka and Plo Koon Zillo beast series, so make sure you're subscribed with the notification button on to be notified as soon as I release part 2. So, the story begins on the Outer Rim world of Malastare, where Padawan Ahsoka Tano and Plo Koon, along with the Wolfpack, have been sent to investigate claims of the Separatists recreating the Zillo beast in order to strike fear into the heart of the Republic and take control of the war. Members of the Jedi Council have been calling this idea ridiculous and absolutely impossible for quite some time, but they sent General Plo Koon to investigate anyway. On the mission, Master Plo chose to take one of his closest friends, Ahsoka Tano, with him. As soon as Ahsoka and Plo Koon enter the atmosphere of Malastare, the droid forces on the surface of the planet immediately shoot out the thrusters of their Republic gunship, causing them to crash land and lose their ship. Unfortunately for them, this means that they are stuck on the remote world until reinforcements can be sent. Plo Koon, however, is not too worried and is just happy that all of the Wolfpack made it out alive. Interestingly, Plo Koon's clone commander for this mission is not Commander Wolf, and instead is an unnamed clone commander with a yellow trim around his visor. So make sure you comment down below what this brave clone trooper's nickname should be. And since this is the Wolfpack, and this clone commander is replacing Commander Wolf, bonus points if you can make his name related to wolves. I'm gonna say something like Howl or Howler, but I want to hear what you guys think. Following this, Yellow Commander informs his general that he is picking up a large concentration of metal ahead and realizes that it must be the droid encampment that the Council warned them about prior to the mission, and probably the same droids that shot them down. Plo Koon then thanks his commander, and Ahsoka begins to get fiery, telling Plo Koon that after being shot down by the clankers, she wants to bust some metal skulls. Plo Koon is happy that little Ahsoka is so enthusiastic about the mission, but warns her to be mindful as Republic intelligence has recently tracked several invisible, cloaked transport ships loaded with commando droids in the area. Obviously, this means that they could be ambushed by a large pack of commando droids at any moment, a challenge that even the best Jedi in the Order are not going to just breeze through. Plo Koon then realizes that whatever these Separatists are up to, they don't want anyone knowing about it. After this, Plo Koon tells Ahsoka that the Council suspects that the Separatists are here searching for deadly natural predators similar to the Zillo beast so that they can use them against the Republic. The holy grail of this search would of course be finding another Zillo beast, despite them being thought extinct. Ahsoka then asks why they chose Malastare for this search since the planet is very underdeveloped and even still has areas that are not on the map. Plo Koon then reminds Ahsoka that the other Zillo beast was found in this location and that the Separatist scientists only need one single sample of its DNA in order to clone a new war-hungry beast. Plo then says, "Imagine a pack of those loose on Coruscant." Ahsoka agrees and says, "One was bad enough." Following this, Yellow Wolfpack commander orders his men to spread out and informs them that they need to surround the droid encampment and ambush them in order to have any chance of coming out on top. As he does this, two creepy natives of Malastare from the Dug species are lurking in the shadows behind the Wolfpack, ready to strike at any moment. Chillingly, the yellow-trimmed sergeant of the Wolfpack attempts to call Trooper 44 on his comms device, but he hears no response. He then tries to call Trooper 1129, but again coldly receives no response. This worries the clone sergeant badly, and Plo Koon can sense this, asking what the trouble is. The yellow sergeant then tells his general that the two troopers are not responding, but before he can even reply, Ahsoka spots something horrifying in the tree line. Two brave Wolfpack soldiers who were sent ahead of the group to scout out the area have been horrifically hung from the sweeping vines above, leaving their bodies wide out in the open to scare off any other potential intruders. Plo Koon very quickly realizes that this disgusting action certainly wasn't done by battle droids, and instead something else, something much more creepy. Moments after this, Ahsoka senses something. She senses a whisper in the Force. Master Plo can feel it too, but he can't make out exactly what it is. Before they can stop to think about it for too long, the two Jedi are shocked to see more of the clone troopers stolen away, snatched into the dark tree line behind them by something they could barely even sense in the Force. Master Plo immediately realizes that this is a trap, leading Ahsoka to ask if it's possible that something can hide from the Force. Plo then tells Ahsoka that in his experience, a being cannot hide from the Force for too long, but this doesn't give Ahsoka any confidence at all. Master Plo then warns his troopers to be on high alert as they approach their destination, and Yellow Wolfpack commander tells his general that the massive metal signature he is detecting should be just behind the tree line. When the Jedi and their clone troopers eventually emerge from the dense forest, they are absolutely stunned to see that a massive metallic droid version of the Zillo beast has been constructed and could be ready to wreak absolute havoc on the Republic at any moment. As soon as the native Malastare Dugs see the Jedi and the clone troopers, they begin angrily hissing at them in their native language, but Plo Koon tries to calm them down and tells them that they mean no harm. Unfortunately, this does absolutely nothing, and the Dugs very quickly attack Ahsoka and Master Plo with their primitive weapons. Ahsoka understands that these primitive Dugs are never going to negotiate with the Republic and is ready to begin fighting them, but Plo frantically warns her to wait. Plo Koon very soon realizes that these Dugs have not been touched by civilization for their entire history, and they have never heard Galactic Basic being spoken. Ahsoka, being the fiery young Padawan that she is, still ignites one of her green lightsabers before asking Plo what they should do. Plo tells her that the Dugs are simply protecting their territory and that they shouldn't antagonize them. Ahsoka agrees with Master Plo, but the native Dugs begin hurling the teeth of the Zillo beast at the two Jedi, leading Ahsoka to worry that if they don't fight back, they will both be killed on the spot. Plo Koon, however, cautions the young Padawan, reminding her that they are Jedi and will not be responsible for the massacre of a primitive uncontacted species, a clear war crime under the Yavin Code and the Galactic Accords. Ahsoka, however, fires back at Master Plo, demanding that they fight back, believing that they don't have any choice. Master Plo tells Ahsoka that there is always a choice, but she must calm her mind and open herself to the Force to see it. Finally, Ahsoka taps into the Force and realizes what she must do. She will go to the recreated Zillo beast and destroy it piece by piece. Plo Koon gives Ahsoka his blessing and wishes her the best of luck before saying, "Do what you have to, Ahsoka, and may the Force be with you." Following this, Ahsoka jumps and leaps around a massive scrap pile of destroyed droids and knows that if she stops for even a second, she will probably be impaled by one of the teeth of the Zillo beast. Finally, she finds the engine component of the recreated Zillo beast, which she knows is powering the whole thing, but before she can disable it, the Zillo beast erupts into a fury with flame and fire raining down on the entire area, badly injuring the local Dugs, the Wolfpack clone troopers, and sends Ahsoka tumbling down towards a scorching lava pit below. Luckily for her, Plo Koon is not about to let Ahsoka fall to her death, screaming out, "Fear not, child," before using the Force to push himself through the air and grab Ahsoka's hand as tightly as he can. Thankfully, he manages to save Ahsoka's life, but they are left surrounded on an island of rock inside of the lava lake, surrounded by a massive horde of B1 battle droids and an assortment of others which are attempting to kill them on sight. The remaining Wolfpack clones are happy that they have defeated the Dug natives, but now they are facing an even bigger threat. So that's it for part 1 of the Ahsoka and Plo Koon Zillo Beast series. Make sure you're subscribed to be notified as soon as I release part 2 very soon. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers guys, hope to see you in the next one.